We're back with turkeys again on episode 2. So here I am getting my toms, and when you get a twofer, you can't do that classic picture in the woods, on top of a stump on your knee, where one hand can hold the fan open and the other one's balancing the turkey, and that takes about 5 minutes to set up. So this one took 45 minutes, 90 degrees. Here I am sweating, trying to get this. I duct tape the feet over the metal fence just to get that picture. And after the picture, you gotta start processing. And I'm gonna focus on this episode with the fan and the beard. And I wasn't really I thought about the spur. What could I do with the spur? Start making a necklace out of spurs. I don't know. I just wasn't a spur guy, I guess. So I stuck to the beard and the fan. So here we go. Let's get it on. Episode number 2. Processing the turkey. Get into your beard. Get into your mount.
Howdy ho, neighbor. So, I have never done this before, but I slept in a Holiday Inn Express last night, so I should be good to go. I'm going to detach the fan, and I'm going to detach the beard. Look at this baby. That's a beard right there. This is the big boy. This is his little brother. But I'm happy to get 2 toms today. So anyway, what you want to do, because this is what you put on the mount, the plaque. So step 1 would be obviously to detach it. All right, so I got it duct tape for the picture. So you carefully remove the duct tape. I'll tell you what, I see a million of these pictures on Facebook with people posing with their turkeys. I never knew how hard it was. And now I realize why they have it on the ground. Because on the ground makes things a lot easier. Okay, so the fan flops down like that, okay, naturally. This is what the toms do to show, the bigger the fan, the bigger the wiener, and show the ladies what they got. And it's also to make themselves bigger when they're fighting for intimidation. So you want to grab the whole thing. It's kind of a handful. That's what she said. It's kind of a handful, and you want to make sure you go deeper. You want to make sure you go deeper into the skin than what you think, because you can always shave off the turkey body, skin, whatever. But if you lose the fan, you're kind of out of luck, right? You're kind of like pasting it together, whatever. So I'm going to cut around this thing, and I can tell already I have a big chunk, more than I need. But like I said, you'd rather have more than less.
I thought it'd be a good idea to emphasize what I'm doing here. And right at the tailbone, right around the anus, is what you want to grab onto and get more body of the turkey than you think, because you can carve that off. So that's an important part. Get more than you need.
I'm going to cut off more than I need. I'm so excited. This is so cool. When you get old and you have, okay, so I notice right now that there's a fan and then there's back feathers. So again, I'm gonna cut off as much as I possibly can and then sort it once I have it off of the turkey. So I'm cutting into the pelvic bone right now, and I have no clue what I'm doing, but like I said, I slept at a Holiday Inn Express last night, so just kidding. I slept in this cottage here. It's pretty good. Oh man. Okay, so keep digging, Go for more than less. Let me show you, get a visual of what this looks like now. So I can tell I'm at some meat here. And I'm gonna keep cutting. Yeah, this thing should be popping off any second. You could probably twist it off, but I have never done it, so I don't want to ruin any of the fan. And See me? There we go, little fan. Okay, so there's the fan. I'm gonna touch it up and I'll show you what to do next. I'm gonna do the second one. I'm gonna go put it off to the side, nice and safe. You gotta be careful. These are the money makers right here, the big ones. I decided to get the turkey on the ground here to do the beard, because they're pretty fragile. And the reason why the beard is part of the trophy is that the longer the beard, the bigger, older the tom is. Okay. Believe it or not, females can have beards as well. So in the springtime, because it's impossible to tell if it's a male or female if it has a beard, you're allowed to shoot those even if it's a female. So interesting fact there, fun fact. So just like the fan, you want to go deep into the skin. So pull it out and get more skin than you think you need, okay? Because you can always trim that off. So I'm gonna pull this out. I can tell already, I think I just lost a little bit of the beard there, so you gotta be careful. I'm gonna cut this. I can tell with my fingers, I can pinch. I can tell where the beard ends, like, I don't know, the roots of the hair. I can feel where it ends, so I'm gonna cut below that. There you go, nice and simple. Boom. Okay, I'll show you what's the next step. All right, so I got the fans removed, and if you notice, there's a bunch of meat, and I purposely did that. I purposely kept a little bit extra on the bone, and you want to just go around and trim this off. Careful not to cut the actual, this is the tailbone down here. Don't cut that too far up because that's actually keeping the fan together naturally. So you're going to trim this around, and the same thing for the beard. The beard I've already cut. So what you want to do is that you have a red part. You want to cut it not too far because that's actually the white part is keeping the beard together. So cut it until it has white only, and you're good to go. Final step: get your beard and bring the fan back together, and you have a combination of borax. Here's my borax, and then you have salt, normal table salt. And what you're trying to do here is you're trying to dry out the meat. In addition to, and just go big. Don't worry about waste. Just make sure more is better. So you want to get that. It's going to dry it out, and then top it off with a little salt. Might have this for dinner. Looks pretty good. So for these, you're going to obviously have to bring them up and get them in there nice and deep. Like I said, more the better. You don't want to go soft on these. By the way, I would put a couple hours this way and then flip it like a steak. So, and all right, make sure it's nice and good. Get a lot in there. Okay. And I probably won't show this, but when I get home, I'm going to spray the feathers with Lysol because there's a lot of mites and nasty stuff in there. You're going to put it in your house. You probably don't want that. So there it is. That's the next step. Salt it up.
So I went home and I did some YouTube on how to mount your turkey, and when the guy had every feather laying across the table, and that's not the only way to do it, but I mean, I'm thinking this is my first time. I'm going to have a professional do it, and I've been working with a guy, and if you, I'm telling you what, Moro Taxidermy right here, boom, he's the man. Oh, he's awesome, and yeah, so a couple of shout outs. You know, you got to get your Doug Hall hunting gear, so get on Amazon. Let's go. I'm also doing I'm going to, especially for duck hunting, this upcoming duck hunting season, I'm doing a little guide service, so hit me up. I'll let you know when the website's up for that to reserve your spot. But this right here, this picture with both of my toms and a family heirloom cuckoo clock from Germany right there. That's, you know, it was definitely starting to fill up my trophy room. I got to get some antlers, whether it's deer or elk. I got to get them in there. I got a bearskin rug, so I got my ducks, I got my turkeys. I'm doing a really good job on the birds, but you know, not too bad after 3 years. So this whole thing's been a blast. I hope you enjoy it, and you know what it's all about. Say it with me now. It's all about that Doug Life.